Whoa! We back and I made it. You heard me? It's your boy L1 the Two Finger Bandit. I made it home. I am excited about tonight, and I got my boy Special G. Come on up in this piece, baby boy.
What's going on out there, y'all? What's going good? Everything good? God bless. A beautiful evening. We got to entertain y'all tonight. We in the building. We lit. My boy Lito, you've been on a strong, very, very little vacation, man. Explain what happened to you, man, on your plane trip.
Man, you have no idea. Hey, check this out. So, basically, this is what happened to me. All right. So basically, I take off. I leave. I'm going to try to make some surprise visits, right? Don't do that. Everybody out there, don't be trying to surprise nobody. Call people and let them know where you're going. Because basically, I start my morning last Thursday at 3:30 in the morning. Supposed to get on the plane with my plane takes off at like 5:15 or something crazy like that. I get to the airport, right? Now, mind you, I don't hardly ever fly Delta. Ever. I'm a Southwest guy. You hear me? Because luggage is free. I'm giving Southwest some props for free.
Right.
Anyway, and man, I get up there and they gonna offer me $800. They said, I'm gonna give you $800 if you give up your ticket and let somebody else go. Basically, because they grounded all of those planes. And me, I'm like, shit, $800 gift. It wasn't like they ain't give me like $800 in free flyer miles. They was giving me an $800 gift card of my choice. Basically, you know what I mean? So.
Right.
I decided I'm going to take it. Well, I ain't going to make this story real long, but basically, I'm sitting back. They tell me to step back. They done rushed everybody on the plane. I done told the people, you're not leaving my luggage. I want you to get my luggage off the plane, and so my plane don't get shipped to, my luggage don't get shipped to Louisville on the plane. Well, somehow or another, some lady done swooped in and told those people, don't take my luggage off the plane. Didn't tell me, didn't tell the lady that was helping me. We sitting here waiting for other people to walk off the plane because the plane was overbooked or what have you. Last minute, now mind you, I'm supposed to get a seat up front because I have an injury, right? Well, they get me on the plane, they rush me on the plane, fly me to Minnesota. Wow. First of all, I don't know if y'all have ever visited. Have you ever been to Minnesota's airport, man?
No, never. I never been to Minnesota, man. I bet it was cold though.
But let me tell you something. Minnesota's airport is, to me, felt like the size of Paducah. You ain't walking from one side to the next, right? Basically, my plane takes off late. I get to Minnesota. I got 10 minutes to make, and I'm not exaggerating, about a mile journey from my gate to my takeoff gate. So the plane was late, and then we get there late. 10 minutes to make it. So I got this little African dude that put me in a wheelchair, and he's rushing me like OJ through the airport. This dude's sweating. I can smell him. I mean, it was bad. I felt bad because I ain't have time to get a dude to tip, right? We get over there, man. I could hear the people calling. I could hear them calling something. Montalito Mason, show up to the gate, yada, yada. This is the last call. Dude tries to stop and ask the next whoever at the ticket place, call them and let them know I'm on my way. Brother, right. They would not call the people. We get up there. The plane is still docked to the, that little docking station. You know how when people walk down a little trail, right?
Yeah.
Man, why they tell me it's our policy that we don't hold up the plane for nobody. Sorry, sir. Your plane is going to take off without you. We're going to find you another ticket. Man, I'm furious. Man, I don't know if she was just being a smart ass. I don't know what she was doing, man, but I tell you what, I didn't make that trip. Now, mind you, so I'm furious. They done booked me another ticket, so on and so forth. Get me to so now I gotta fly to Detroit. So I'm not going straight to Louisville anymore. I'm going to Detroit. So I gotta go to Detroit. I get to Detroit. Mind you, my knee swells up, and of course they're supposed to have somebody there to help me, right? So nobody's there to help me. I go to the gate and tell the ticket lady, I said, hey, someone's supposed to be here to assist me. Now I know they put that on there. The lady told me, sir, you got an hour and a half wait. You can walk to your next destination.
Wow.
Bruh, I lose it. I'm like, what? I said, lady, I can't walk. Sir, you got plenty of time to make it. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have plenty of time to make it. Anyway, long story short, I get somebody to help me out, so on and so forth. Get on the plane, take off. Hour and a half later, the dude wheels me all the way across. The dude told me it was a half a mile from A66 to A3. It would have been a half a mile. Now that would have been walking with a bum knee and a limp. She told me I could walk, right? So anyway, so I get on the plane. We fly to Louisville from Detroit. We circle the airport for, it had to be an hour, cause it was 3 20-minute cycles. So every 20 minutes, they wouldn't let us land. Man, dude, you know my black tail ended up having to fly to Indianapolis.
Dang.
Man, hey.
Wow.
3:30 in the morning for the start of the day, and they still couldn't get me to my destination, man. I was stuck in all these different places, man. Hey, man, you talking about ruin. So I'm supposed to be in Louisville at 1 o'clock. I get there at 8:45 at night. Hey, man, I was sick. Long story short, basically they end up they gave me some money. The lady tried to give me some frequent flyer miles, and I was like, I said, lady, that's not gonna do me any good. What a frequent flyer miles gonna do me, right? And I said, I'm gonna need something better than some frequent flyer miles, right? So anyway, long story short, I hope I'm not echoing out there, y'all. I'm gonna turn this monitor off. And long story short, they decided to gave me $300 gift card of my choice. I was cool with that. Now, mind you, my trip is ruined because I had a very short turnaround because I had to come right back. So I was gonna try to make it down to Paducah and this and that. But by the time I got all that together, got on the phone, I said, I can't make it and then go down there and be there for a day and then have to get back because there was no way for me to stay Saturday night in Paducah because I got to be back at the airport by 4 o'clock the next morning. You know what I mean? To get my assistant. Man, long story short, man, get back on the plane. They work it out. Get me right back on the same route.
Wow.
I get there, I'm stuck on the plane again. My next connecting gate is right next to us. Literally right next to us. We're just sitting here on the plane for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Nobody can get off the plane. All because the ticket lady would not allow us to go because she said that there was a hole in the walkway going up. So I missed my next flight again. Man, come on, man.
Man, what are the odds of that?
Bruh, they say lightning can't strike twice in the same place, right? Lightning struck my black ass. twice. So this time, I'm calling Monday, tomorrow, and they gotta come up off some more cash, man. They just done ruined my life because the next ticket I was supposed to get back in Boise again at 1:00. The next ticket was gonna get me here at 6. I was gonna miss my show. I'ma tell them my show's so damn big that you cost me money. You cost me some money, right? So, anywho, I'm overall, I have to say, God is good, bro, man. I'm here. We made the show. We're gonna get into our topics. Real excited to talk about because we've been trying to push this topic for a while. This is something you really wanted to hit, that interracial relationship, and I want to hit it because the weirdest thing about it, I had somebody tell me that they thought I don't know how or where they got this, and this was recent, that I preferred white women.
That's what they said.
What people are saying is, I guess, so this must be talk behind my back, that I wasn't really into black women. Come on, bro. Blew me away. You know, I've dated more black women than I dated any other race out there. What about you, man? Tell me. What about? Have you always dated black women? Was that your thing?
Yeah, I dated black women from all through high school, middle school, elementary, all that.
Right.
I mean, because at that time it was a lot of black women. You know, in high school you could just go by looks.
Right.
You know, you don't care about job or credit or because you're not living with them. It's just you go to school, you see them, you date, you move. But then when you get older, you want stability.
Right.
So you can't always. So when you start getting older, you start seeing different. You know, let me see. I never had. I'm trying to think. I was never in a relationship with a white girl in high school. Just hey, what do you want us? What's the Bill Clinton? Relations. We had relations. Yeah, but I have relations with them now.
Right.
And then, like I said, I got back home, man, and not to downplay Paducah.
Right.
I started noticing. I went out there on the prowls, seeing what's out there after my divorce, seeing what's out there as far as, black women, because that's all I know.
Right.
And it wasn't what I wanted. Not all of them, but from the ones that I ran, the state of mind wasn't on my state of mind. So,
hold on.
My thing is, you're married to be.
When you say that, when you say your state of mind, is that because you had growth? I want to clarify that. You said their state of mind wasn't on your state of mind. Is that because you grew and you went home and saw that a lot of them hadn't?
I'm gonna say we were on different pages. We can say because we all grow different ways.
Right.
So my point is, it's beyond the looks now. Whether it's a pretty face, dark skin, white skin, it's beyond all that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That helps, but I need somebody that's don't mind working, don't mind making this thing 50-50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at all this colors, I'm no longer looking at color anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now I'm looking at what's going to fill that void. And it just so happens I'm in an interracial relationship.
Right.
My wife is white.
Right.
So that's what I saw in that. And when I made that decision to marry her, it wasn't. She'll tell you to this day, it wasn't no cakewalk. When we first started dating, I was like, I would be walking behind and she could catch on like, "What, you ashamed?" and this and that, because I've never, talked to a white girl, a white woman, rather. Never.
Right.
I always love my sisters, but you get older, man, it's beyond color. I'm not gonna be with somebody.
Say that again.
It's beyond color.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be with somebody just because her skin is the same color as mine, but I'm miserable as shit. That don't make sense, not to me.
Man, listen. So So this happened to me. This is a true story. So I go home and man, you just led me right into my next thing. So I go home for my grandfather's funeral, right? And grandfather's grandmother. It was my grandmother's. I'm sorry, my grandmother's funeral. And somebody, nobody I've ever dated. I never dated or nothing. Beautiful woman, you know, but I never dated. I never messed around with her. She walks up to me and says, "I'm really shocked," and I didn't know what she was talking about. You know, I was like shocked. Like I thought, damn, what happened? You know, I grew, I looked better or something. Like I didn't know what the deal was. And I said, no,
Right.
what's wrong? What's going on? She said, I'm really shocked that you married a white woman. And I was like, whoa. I said, where'd that come from? She said, I just couldn't see you dating or marrying a white woman. I always figured you would go with a black woman. And I had to tell her, I said, I'm gonna tell you something. My heart don't follow color. I said, my heart follows what makes my heart feel good. I don't have a color preference. I said, I'm not sure of where all this stereotypical thing came from. I don't know if it comes from being an athlete, if that has something to do with it, or if it has something to do, you know, they think, because a guy makes it get a little bit of fame or something with some being an athlete, he automatically goes, especially a brother, he goes outside his race. Well, that wasn't the case for me, and I think people miss that because for the longest I was in a relationship with a black woman. I'm not gonna say no names. Y'all know my past. We'll leave it at that. we just gonna leave all of that at that. But I was really shocked that because I didn't know people really had that view, and I guess because I'd been out of the picture for a while. But I kind of want to know. It made me feel like are black women just jealous? So I'm gonna need somebody to call in. Hey, what's up, Pooh Bear? I'm gonna give a couple quick shout outs. Pooh Bear, Angela, Durrell, Nickel, Mr. English. Oh, he dropped that record over there. We'll get to that one day. My boy Rob Mack, Marsha. Hey, so y'all out there, are black women jealous of a black man dating a white woman? Is that the take on this? I'm
and
really.
vice versa.
There you go.
Too.
Absolutely. We need somebody to call in and join us. The number is 929 205 6099. The meeting ID number is 305 712 682. Go ahead and call us in. Hey, and if you can't, if you missed the number is at the top of the in the description. Just back out of the video and you can see the number. Just dial that New York number at the very bottom, right where it says right above it, right below it says meeting ID. Come join us in. Come join in with us, because sometimes it feels like people are just jealous of what they think might happen in somebody else's relationship, especially from an athlete standpoint. I think that sometimes, like, black women might think that, oh, here we got another superstar athlete, goes on, makes some money or whatever, and the first thing he does is grab him a white woman. Well, I think that's a crazy view, because y'all acting like he ain't gonna beat her ass like Ray Rice. Like, you know, like you're not necessarily, who's to say because he goes on to make money that he's a good person? You really got this screwed up. And like you said, vice versa. Whether that be a black woman that goes on to date a white man or Hispanic man or Asian or whatever. I pulled up a statistic about it, and the statistic was that most this is gonna piss y'all off. Most black women marry outside of their race for socioeconomic purposes. So we're going to break that down in layman's terms. They marry outside their race for money. Most. Now, that blew me away when I saw that, because I've always felt that. So I need somebody call in. Come let us know what y'all think, because me personally, and it sounds like we on the same page. My heart don't follow color. I have no problem. I like women, period. And, as long as you smell good and you take care of yourself, I ain't really caring about your color. Now, it gets a little funny when we start talking about, because a lot of people might say, well, looks don't matter. Shit. Me talking
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of attraction there.
Thank
but
you.
It's not to the point where it's going to override the happiness.
Right.
Because it's the man, at the end of the day, you want to be happy.
Right.
So I think, like I said, it's just the stereotype. The stereotype is, well, just like the stereotype is, in my opinion, is black women have attitudes. That's a stereotype.
Right.
Black women, white women let you do whatever you want to do. No, all those are stereotypes. It's a female's gonna be a female, period. But when I say, let me explain something. When I say interracial, in my mind, this is what I mean. This is my woman is white. My woman is white. Her culture is white.
Right.
So I don't. Whoever told a white woman that hangs around her a high percentage of her friends are black, and not black, but it's ghetto black.
Right.
So whoever told these white women that this slang that they use, that's even, I've never even heard a black woman talk like this. See, that's a turn off.
Right.
To me, that's not now you dating somebody that she don't know the hell she is.
Absolutely.
So she's everything's extra because she's trying to be something she's not. I don't have that problem. That's a turnoff. That's just my opinion. To me, that's a turnoff.
Be you, and I'm the same way. Like, I agree. I'm not into. If you don't know who you are, I don't know who you are, and we can't have much in common because I'm very comfortable in my own skin. It's just shocking to me how. Matter of fact, what's interesting, I remember when I went out after I went off to Louisville. Right, and that particular girl I was dating, somebody in her family told her, said, and it threw me for a loop because these people talk to me, and it's funny how much people talk about you behind your back. They told her, they said, well, I don't know why you staying with him because all he gonna do is go off and get him a white woman. Now, mind you, I thought I was in love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was ready to marry the girl, and I wanted to build a future. But when you got these jealous people behind the scene creating this chaos, that creates doubt in that person's mind. They start to take on and believe this garbage that might come up. And my mind was only on her. But see, that to me, that's a jealous. It was a woman, another jealous black woman she was jealous of just the thought that I might go be with a white woman, that this might not work out. It wasn't that it wasn't gonna work out. So I think that created problems later on in our relationship, and I won't get into that because that's the past is the past, and I don't live there anymore. So I just think that people are jealous of other people for no reason. Sweet Rag, Deanna, hey, somebody get the gall balls, call us, join the conversation. We want to hear someone else's input on this. The number is 929-205-6099. The meeting ID number is 305-712-682. Let us know what you think about interracial relationships. Do you have a problem with it, or do you not have a problem? Me personally, I could care less who you lay down with, as long as you're happy. Now, what I do have a problem with is people using other people. So if your only intention is to marry outside your race so your kid can have good hair, hey, you remember that era?
Yeah.
You had to marry somebody with good hair. So I felt like they was taking it to another level and saying, well, I'm going to go ahead and make sure my child mixed so my kid can have mixed hair. Well, use some bergamot on them nappy-ass head. You feel some blue magic up on it. Some of that pink, what was it? Pink oil curl moisturizer. Hey, but I really think people need to get it together when they start trying to judge other people on where their heart is. If you're not attracted to it, that's perfectly fine. Do you? But quit judging other people because you look like a hater and you sound jealous of when you say that. I don't know why you would marry outside your race. You know, I don't know. It just bothers me to think that people can't let people be people. What's interesting about that study that I found was that the largest part of, as far as interracial relationship, now this is going to shock you, it's not black men marrying white women or Asians or anything else. It's actually non-Hispanic whites that marry Hispanics.
Yeah.
43%.
Yeah, we're only 8%. Black and white is only 8%.
Man.
Yeah, it's only 8%. Yeah, it's not, like you said, it's not, it's more of a scorn. You know, some of it's scorn because the same black women that complain about that black man not talking to her didn't give that black man a chance. But then when you go outside his race, now you're worried about it.
That's crazy.
That's the issue. Now you're worried about it. You know, this man came up to you, try to get your number. No, you're not interested.
Right.
He go another route. He go there with them white women. Once you go there, you can't come back. Motherfucker, it's the reason. Motherfucker probably not don't want to come back.
Hey, you know what else I don't like, man? I don't like to hear people say, I just got tired of black men, or I just got tired of the black women. So I started dating outside, going searching for the opposite race because I was tired of something. You just went and stereotyped everybody in a race because you had some bad apples. A lot of times what you find, it's not that you had bad apples. It was that you was a bad person. You was a bad mate. You was a bad person. And you don't want to accept that. Now, because if you want to keep on going and marrying jailbirds and this and that, I'm not one of those. So don't put me in that category. I'm not one of those people that go over here and get in all this trouble and so on and so forth. But when you say there are no good black men out here, don't say that as an excuse for you to go do something that's not natural for you. Because now you smacking us and you ain't even gave guys like me or G a chance, you know. Luckily we ain't sweating that too much, but I just hate to see people do that, you know. Hey, we coming up on at 30 minutes after the hour, we're going to take a quick break. Call in. Like I said, we want to hear your opinion. We also, today, we're going to talk about the whole Blackface issue, the Floyd Mayweather issue, what he did. We also going to address the where the school actually made those kids wear the Blackface mask. And that was crazy, but I think I understand. So hold on tight. Here's a new jam. It's called Clear by Juice Mob, YM Fly Paper. Check them out.
Is he the producer?
diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. My diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear.
Hopping out my mind, ain't thinking clear. Nah, please don't judge me, this is just how I feel. Oh, plus Lil' Bro been on that dark, cause on that clear. Diamond shining, that's clarity. I stay away from niggas, I got allergy. Now hold up, push up on them with that macaroni. Got them dog food, diamond shining on me. BBS, it look like BBS's got them gold Cuban links. Money making Mitch, keep them up and I keep a stick and I keep a sec. Yeah, I keep a bitch, yeah, they like my slice and I like my drip. Yeah.
My diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. My diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. Diamonds dripping on me, they so extraordinary. I got one yellow, got one brown like she Halle Berry. I can play the game by myself like it's solitary. Real nigga died on my obituary. Always super cool and check my closet cemetery. No, I leave it, I'm the greatest, going legendary. Presidential or resort, she say I'm legendary. 400 of them, then one room, that shit be hella scary. New watch a bus down, it got my name in it. Well, fucking off from bed, bruh, I swear I came in it. New watch a bus down, it got my name in it. Well, fucking off from bed, bruh, I swear I came in it. My diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. My diamonds got them looking, they so clear. My diamonds, they be dripping on Montclair. This money got me thinking, man, so clear. This money got me thinking, man, so clear.
Juice Mob, Wine Fly Paper. Hey, check this out. I told my boy I'm gonna get a track on for him. This is Dope London, Young BJ, brand new, mixed by Sir Duke. Check him out.
You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. Got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension. You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. Got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension.
Shake it like an earthquake. Booty jiggling so fast, make the earth shake. Ricky Bobby booty, make that ass shake and bake. The camera's rolling, baby, get it right the first take. I got the gang with me, we tryna pay your rent. We got them blessings for you, that ass was heaven sent. Your friend acting bougie, this shit is hella lit. If she don't bust it open, she got me hella big. You say you ain't fucking, but it look like you sell a bit. You say you don't trust me, but you in my face busting it. But I'm feeling lucky, cause I'm feeling and touching it. Baby, come get these hundreds, cause I'm falling in love with it.
You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. Got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension. You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. Got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension.
Throw that ass, earn this cash, little bitch, come get you some. Ass up, face down, lick the nut off when you come. Ass shots, back shots, I take it all, but I won't run. Mama race no punk, I got 32 flavors of that bootylicious bubble gum. Your nigga wanna taste of something. Tell him nick this ass or something. Tell him spend some cash or something. I ain't throwing aspinata, run that check and grab a bottle. If there's beef, got the enchilada. Gang shit, a whole lot of ass out, titties out, feeling like a model. Lake house, penthouse, where we at tomorrow? Drop them cheeks off, speed it up, you slow. Why you fully clothed? Drop that ass some more.
You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones,
like the way that I move. She like the way that I groove. I call up my homies, you call up your girl. Shawty, let's get in tune. Got bumpy music, Pandora. She so drunk, she can't stand up. Acting up for the camera, like she came from Atlanta. That's how you know that you probably when Benjamins fall out your wallet. Mardi Gras, New Orleans, do anything for the dollar. Put pussy juice in this leaking. Dropping draws in sequence. In the bedroom, they monsters. Switching up, no Ben 10. I hit her once, then hit it again. She's flexible, by the way that she bend, it's private. Don't let no one in. Pop bottles, let the party begin. Tie her up in the bun. Smashing dip that's hit and run. Blessed but no, she's not a nun. Coming as the money comes.
You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. She got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension. You want it? Come get it. Make a nigga spend it. Them ones, them fives, them tens, them 20s. She got me throwing hundreds and fifties. I think I threw my whole pension.
Yeah. Woo, I like that one.
Yeah.
That was Dope London, Young DJ, and Sir Duke.
They went in.
So our boy, my boy, your boy, Mr. Randy Wide, Mr. Sweet Rag himself. Sweet Rag, the number is 929-205-6099. And when you get to the prompt, they're going to ask you for a meeting ID. The meeting ID is 305-712-682. You catch that? It's 305-712-682. Call in, join us. Just so y'all know, if y'all not checking out the comments, my boy Randy said that he said, I love all people. And here he is. Come on in with us. Sweet Rag.
Can you hear me?
Oh, loud and clear. So tell her, hey, just so y'all know, hey, I feel special. Hey, this is Mr. State Champ himself, Mr. Randy Wyatt. Mr. Wyatt, love to have you here. Man, tell us what your take on the whole interracial relationship thing is.
Basically, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's unnecessary. I mean, I grew up and raised to love all people. You know, my thing is that you can't help who you love. Well, if it's white, black, green, it doesn't matter. The thing is that whoever you love is who you love, and at the end of the day, you know, you got to answer to God. So trying to make other people happy. That's not what it's about. At the end of the day, it's about making yourself happy. So whether you piss people off or not, you know, trying to make other people happy by being with somebody because they want you to be with that person or that race, etc. That's not what it's all about. It's about, at the end of the day, making yourself happy. So at the end, and then also at the end of the day, nobody's going to jump in that grave with you. So who cares what people think?
Absolutely. So now all three of us have gone through and experienced. We've had black women, white women, Asian women. Hell, we just had women. Let's just put it like that. You know, but also there's this little funny thing about it, because sometimes, you know, I feel like I'm being judged when I'm seen, especially what bothers me the most is by some of my peers from home. I think that being judged like that and thinking that I only have a particular type or this and that bothers me. And that what that tells me is they don't know me. They don't, because I don't care. If you good to me, I'm good to you. You know, if you ugly with me, be ugly with me all the time. Don't even fool with me. I respect people that like the Aryan Nation because I know what they gonna give me. Sometimes it's hard to even know what your own peers are gonna give you because they can't be upfront with you, and they're jealous of you because I didn't date my own kind, so to speak. Last I checked, my own kind is a human race. Now, if I was out here dry humping some monkeys and shit. Now I can see you having a problem with that. You know what I mean? That's some old weirdo carrying on cat stuff, type of stuff. You know, but I ain't into that. So I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. G, what's your take
Well,
on
my
that?
thing is
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, G.
Go ahead, Randy.
G. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. You go ahead and finish
I
your
mean,
statement.
I think, basically, man, it's just at the end of the day, like I said, it's just being happy with yourself. I mean, those type people that are upset with the fact that another person dating outside of their race, they're not happy with themselves. You know what I mean? So, why would you be caring about what another man, another woman's doing? At the end of the day, like I said, you got to answer to the man above. So, why is it your business? Why would you? It's unnecessary stress. It's unnecessary thoughts, you know, that you waste time on when you could be pushing that energy into something positive. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we just get caught up into what everybody else is doing, not taking care of our own business. So, you know, one thing I learned from my mom is that, you know, she said that, you know, when she know I'm married to a white woman. So, and even before then, you know, she said she goes out of their way, got to go out of her way to speak to interracial couples because of the stigma or knowing what people may be saying negatively about them. So she goes out of her way to speak to them, you know, and that's, to me, that's positive because you're already, I mean, if you're insecure about it, you know what I mean, you're going to walk around with your head down, this and the other. But, you know, I walk around with my head held high. Yeah, I got a beautiful white woman, and what? Motherfucker, what you going to do? You know what I mean? I'm that type.
Hey, 100%.
I mean,
right.
I just don't fuck with my woman, or you're gonna get dealt with. I don't give a fuck who you are. So,
right.
And I'm just keeping it 100. But
yeah,
and to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get in my lane. You all good.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that, and I feel the same way. I mean, it's, you know, I know to this day they talk. I know women talk, men talk. I don't really give a shit. I really don't. So it don't, because like we talked about earlier, it's, you can't complain about a black man dating outside their race when that same black man might have been trying to talk to you, but you throw him to the curb. You throw him to the curb because whatever the reason may be. Then as soon as he go outside the race, now he's taking care of this white woman like he was ready to take care of you.
Right.
But you didn't want it. Now there's an issue now because he's putting her in the house.
Right.
You know, he putting her in the house. You see what I'm saying? Now it's, oh, look at him over there taking care of that. No, this is the decision. I tried to come to you. You know, so sometimes as sisters, they got to own it to a lot of shit too, because until they find the definition of what good means, it's always going to be an issue, because their definition, they want a perfect man. That's what I've learned within being with a white woman. A black woman wants a perfect man. And what I mean by perfect man is, okay, they want him 6'5", athletic.
I'm out.
Making $90,000 a year. You know, but they don't want to say that. Then they'll turn around and say, no, I ain't even like that. I ain't like that. But Urkel over here, Urkel ain't got the looks now.
Right.
But Urkel, she don't know, but Urkel's a doctor. You know, so now we're gonna go back and leave Urkel alone and go to Joe Blow, who just got out of jail, who been treating you like shit. And you'll go back to Joe Blow and let Urkel rise up. Urkel go get the white girl living in a $200,000 home. Then there's a problem.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to get caught up in people. Like Randy said, I don't get caught up in people, what they think. I mean, it's, if you feel I'm not there yet. I see videos on social media where they'll go to an interracial couple and say negative things to them and mean things to them. I'm not there yet.
Right.
So if I'm out eating my wife and I'm going to jail that day, you're not going to disrespect me and my wife.
No.
But I see it on social media like it's a joke. Walk up to them and say rude and ignorant things to them. Right. People got to learn to mind their own business and live their own life, basically.
But so at the
Well,
end
in
of
my
the,
opinion,
go ahead. No, you the guest. Go ahead. No, you
in
not
my
yourself out.
opinion, I mean, in my opinion, I think that's just, it's hard for people to do. I mean, for some reason, we gotta get caught up in what other people are doing. And like I said, I love all people, man. I've had influential black people, influential white people in my life. I just cannot sit there and be racist or judge someone because of, the skin color, man. It just to me, it's so simple and shallow. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, at the end of the day, man, we all God's people. We came from one person, and that's it. I mean, we in this together. I mean, we are in this together, and who you date and who you marry or who you lay in bed with is your business.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you got to deal with God, and stay out of people's business. I mean, like I said, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? I don't care what another man or woman does in their life or how they carry themselves. I'm not the judge. At the end of the day, God's the judge, and we make life so much harder than what it is because we are sitting here trying, and for whatever reason, why, I don't know, but, people's values are different, and that's okay. People's beliefs are different. That's okay. I mean, everything is, however people live, that's okay. Let them live their life the way they want to.
So basically you saying, love all people and stay in your own lane and you'll be happier. Because it makes no difference.
I mean, well, I mean, you sit here and look on Facebook and you see, and I know we're probably getting off topic, but people talking about this and that and this and the other, and they spend so much energy and time on negativity. Why? Why? I mean, I don't.
We got to answer for that. Starting with our next show, starting with our next show, we're gonna answer. We're actually gonna attack what you just said as far as spending so much time on negative energy and not enough time on good things. But we're going to shock y'all with that.
Well, even ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So, listen, we're going to go ahead and wrap that topic up. And we're going to take another quick break. And then we're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and tackle this blackface topic. Sweet Ray, you going to hang in there with us? You got something to do? You going to hang in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my little boy, man, but I'm gonna be listening.
Hey, okay. So. Hey, listen, man. Our prayers are with you and your family. God bless, man. We gonna hold it down for you. We got you. We in the corner. Let us know. We gonna go ahead and jump into this quick break. G, let's send him on out. All right, we gonna holler at you. Sweet Rag, Mr. Randy Wyatt, state champ himself. Hey, this is Mary Red Velvet, the goddess. Holla at her.
Oh, yeah. I'm back again, baby. Welcome to the Money Boy Mansion. Ladies, pull out your raw combs, your diamond switches, backwoods and your optimals, and let's elevate to the highest of elevation.
Baby, close your eyes. Let's take a trip into the skies. You're so sexy, I must admit I'm a shy guy. Touch your lips to mine. Inhale my sex motion. Chocolate skin and a little dap of perfection. Thighs so round and scrumptious and a body of a goddess blessing. Kush smoke got me in the zone. I can't control my hormones. Thanking God for this very moment alone. So baby, postpone breakfast with your girls in the morning. It's only me and you. This is Ronnie Jones, so turn off the ringer to the telephone on, no interruption while we're being gone. So light up the Mary Jane and let's get it on.
So you go ahead and break it down. Break it down, bow it down. We can go another round.
When I'm with you,
Don't make a sound.
baby, close your eyes. Let's take a trip into the sky. You're so sexy, I must admit I'm a shy guy. Touch your lips to mine. Inhale my sex smoke sign. Mary, Mary, Mary.
Inhale, exhale. Now I'm ready to take your lead. Only thing that I'm gonna need, Mary Jane plus you and me. Been waiting on this moment, boy. Let your mind be free. Bring out the freak in me. Bring out the freak in me. Got the smoke going up, straight blazing. Know this night's gonna be amazing. Ooh, I'm so into you. Shotgun and smoke to me until I'm kissing you. Your lips is to mine while we getting high. Got your hands up on my thighs. Look me in my eyes. I'll get you high, baby. Sex smoke so fire, baby.
Close your eyes. Let's take a trip into the sky. You're so sexy, I must admit I'm a shy guy. Touch your lips to mine. Inhale my sex smoke sign. Mary, Mary, Mary. Damn, got her back out looking like a white rhino. Ooh, Lord, look behind her, got that looking like an old Jeep cushion and shit. That girl, ow, shot me. Looking like that AK-47, girl, come here.
Hey,
Uh-oh, we got that purple, high toe.
hey, I was feeling that, man.
Red Velvet. We got to get her on the show, man. She's nice, man.
Yeah. You know a lot about her?
Man, I know she's nice with that music.
Ooh, her and Sir Duke doing their thing, man. I actually reached out to Sir Duke. He may be our next guest. We're gonna surprise y'all with our next guest. I'm not gonna say that, but anyway, hey, we appreciate everybody for joining in. Don't forget to call in. Man, listen. Finally, want to knock out this blackface topic. We all know that Gucci decided to put out the shirt and all of that, so on and so forth. Actually was a sweater, right, with some big old lips on it and that go up to the face or whatever. And then it seems like every black person on social media got mad. Now I ain't see nobody else, but it seems like every black person on social media got mad. And me personally, I was taken back to see how quick people got mad at somebody and start talking about boycotting something when I don't even really know anybody that buys real Gucci.
Right.
What about you?
No, I don't need that. I think it's when the blackface came out, and that's what it was. It was a stereotype, but like you said, it was a movement to boycott a clothing line that not too many of us is even dealing with.
Right.
I'm not getting ready to spend $400, $500 for a belt. That's me.
Me either.
Yeah, hell no. I mean, I'm not. But I understand the, because blackface. The whole key behind the blackface is, I think after the Civil War, I mean, the people that was doing the shows, they would paint their face black to demean us, demean black people, make them seem like they're ignorant, and they would do this to make fun of us.
Okay.
So this was a comical thing.
Right.
So the issue of them being upset about it, which is understandable, but as far as the boycott, we as people, man, it don't take us much to get riled up. You know, we'll get riled up for about maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then it's back to normal. You know, we get riled up, 30 minutes, and that's why your boy Floyd. You know what Floyd did. You know what Floyd did, didn't you?
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather, first of all, is a nut anyway. Like, at the end of the day, but he makes sense. With this particular topic, I agree with Floyd Mayweather. We really have to stop being so sensitive. Floyd Mayweather said, screw y'all. Y'all don't tell me what to do with my money. I've been wearing Gucci before Gucci was Gucci. Why am I going to get mad because they decide to put some lips on a sweater? And he said, y'all get all mad and all huffy and puffy at Gucci, but yet y'all don't even support TMT. And I get it, and he's probably right, because honestly, I never thought about buying TMT. I don't even know where to get it from. So I am just as guilty as any other brother, sister, or anybody else that wants to join the cause as far as support goes that way. However, the availability sometimes, I live all the way in Idaho. We don't have that big city flair, so I wouldn't know where to get it. I mean, I'm all for supporting anybody, especially friends' businesses. I don't care if you're white, black, green, or purple. If you're good people, I'm going to support you. Sometimes I think we have people think our numbers are greater than what they are. And just for y'all that don't know, let me just give you this statistic real quick. African Americans only make up about 17%, I think max, of the United States population. We don't have the numbers that y'all think we have to go out and start doing this. It appears we have numbers, but we don't have those numbers. So have we gotten to the point, but we now we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of strength with our buying power, so on and so forth. But why are we so quick to say that we're not dealing with Gucci when we're not buying it anyway? It seems like we're playing the victim more today. And unlike our grandparents and their parents before them and so on and so forth, we're not really coming together, standing up and say, let's take up arms, or let's stand together, or like Martin Luther or Malcolm X. We're not coming together like the Panthers or anything like that. We are looking for a lawsuit. Everybody want to sue somebody. Oh, I tripped and fell on such and such. I'm going to sue them such and such. Or somebody to feel sorry for us. I mean, that's my take. I think we have gotten to the point where we constantly are being victimized by a lot of stuff that don't even touch us, but we're not standing up for things that should matter to us more when they don't go out and give help to the black communities, or they don't go out and help fix Flint, Michigan, where it's, it's a very large population up there. They don't fix Detroit. They are not fixing Louisiana, but we'll worry about and get all huffy and puffy over Blackface. Right.
That's it. That's the crazy part is we get huffy and puffy and want to boycott. And this is the easiest boycott I ever had to be participating in. I'm boycotting too, motherfucker. I don't buy that shit anyway, but we boycotting that.
Right, like 50 Cent did. What was you telling me 50 did?
Yeah, 50 burnt up. He got on there and burnt up looks like a $10 gas station t-shirt. That's what he did. I mean, people do it. Now we live in a world of social media, so I can say whatever I want to say, and tell you anything I want to tell you on social, but then I'm in the club and I'm Gucci down. What's somebody gonna say? If 50 got on a Gucci belt, what they gonna say? We can't. You're gonna lose endorsements,
Right?
You're gonna lose sponsors. You're gonna lose sponsors. No, you might lose a friend or two,
Right.
probably. But I mean, if like I said, we got to be stronger as a race. And until we can get that issue solved, then it's kind of hard to say, well, I'm going to boycott this and that. Well, hell, we boycott each other every day.
Right. Hey, you said a mouthful right there. When you said we boycott each other every day, man, do we spend a lot of time hating on each other.
All day. All day. What we do.
It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense to even talk about boycotting something and trying to come together for something that don't make no sense for us to come together anyway about. Because me personally, I think Gucci clothes are ugly as hell, and I ain't wearing a bunch of flowers on my shoes and shirt. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And I think we have fallen so deep into trying to look love and hip hop, Miami, love and hip hop, New York, and this and that, that we forget what's important, and that's each other. So we're constantly trying to grab things that really are out of our reach instead of trying to grab things like property. Remember back in the day, it used to be, you got to get you some land. Learn you a trade and get you some land. Why don't we talk about that anymore?
Good one.
We don't talk that.
Because we're thinking now, you got to understand the generation mind right now, not all, but some. You know, we talk of some.
Right.
You got to remember, land is not flashy.
Right.
You know, land is not flashy. Some of y'all get that out there. At a young age, land is not flashy. So it's easier for me to spend this money on this whip. I don't want to make the sacrifices to get the land because, like I said, the land's not flashy because this generation we in now, everything's fast and flashy. I got to have it right now. It's easier for me to go out here and get me a Porsche.
Wow.
And live in an apartment. See what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And the mentality is like that at this age we're dealing with. That flashy is not flashy to say, hey man, I own about 50, 60 acres, 100 acres over here. I own this. That's not flashy.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you can't. Nobody's gonna look at that and be like, "Oh man, he owned a piece of land." No, you can't. That's not. And that's what we make a mistake of because flashy don't last long.
Right. Right.
In and out. That land, that's forever.
So basically, we need to quit focusing on blackface like that. Now, there was a controversy in which some school teachers actually had some young children hold up blackface mask in front of their face. They didn't actually put the mask on their face. They were more on a stick and showed it. And in regards, and the guy's name was, the kids were reciting a poem, and the poem was by a guy named Paul Lawrence Dunbar, and the poem was called "We Wear the Mask." So, what I saw, you've seen the video. What I saw was people actually got mad at what they saw, instead of trying to understand what they were doing. They didn't go back and actually read the poem the man wrote. They just got mad at the kids holding up the black face, which is completely different than sending the kids out on to visit the cotton fields and had the kids out there picking cotton and told them to sing old Negro spirituals. You get pissed off about that. I personally, I don't want my child participating in this. But the blackface one, basically the poem was talking about how black people actually had to, it was basically, we wear this black face. We have to show this certain type of face in society, but yet we cannot, we gotta, behind the mask, we still have to be us. We still got to love each other. We still got to smile. We're crying and this and that. But when we come out in society, in the era that they lived in, they have to wear the face. People didn't go to try to find meaning in the poem. They found meaning in the visual. And to me, quit playing victim and get your facts right.
Right.
Before you come out and start throwing things out, get your facts right and try to find a better understanding and quit playing victim. You know, every time somebody drop the N-bomb on you, you can't let that ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your life where you go out and you break somebody's jaw, right? Because sometimes you got to stop and think, man, I got a family to go home to. Yeah, that threw me off guard, but it's really going to throw me off if I had something to get to. Well, say I'm on my way to, I don't know, my boy's wedding, right? And somebody decides to drive down in the car and yell out, hey, you fucking nigger, and yada, yada, yada. Am I going to chase them? Or am I going to go to my boy's wedding? You see what I'm saying? Because if I chase them, and people just going, all they going to see is my black ass chasing them. And when I catch up with him, I'm going to do something, whatever I'm going to do to this person, whatever. Right? Now I'm in jail because that's what they're going to do. Because ain't nobody else going to hear what he said. All they're going to see is my black ass chasing him instead of me chasing the other route and going to my boy's wedding. We got to stop letting things ruin our day. We have to quit playing victim. Yeah, you need to defend yourself all the time. But when you live in a place where there's only 2% black, you learn to think and move a little different and understand that things are way more important than what we're allowing to get to us. What's your take on the poem reading, man?
Yeah, you know, like you said, it's part of history. So I mean, no different than the when you brought up the picking the cotton,
right?
Teach her how to picking cotton and singing a spiritual song. See that's part of history. It's ugly, but it's part of history.
Right.
The word nigger is part of history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna chase nobody in no intersection and nothing like that shit. But if we walking and we crossing paths,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be late to the wedding. I'm not there yet. You're not gonna call me a nigger. It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make sure he'll never say that shit ever again around me. Ever.
Right.
Because that when you say that word, you're saying it for hate. He was less than a human being.
Right.
Right. So when they do the cotton thing, all that to me is part of history. See, we was denied the truth about history.
Right.
Because it wants to be sugarcoated to paint a clear picture. But if you're gonna go to the point where you're having kids, you know, picking cotton and singing spiritual songs, we might as well take a fake infant, a baby doll, and throw it to the alligator and say eat, because that's what they did with the babies.
Right.
So if we're gonna do history, let's do history. We was denied that. We got the sugarcoat of it, but in that way, it won't seem as bad.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It won't seem as bad. Now, like I said, now this is not saying that every white person is bad, because they had good white people back then.
Right.
You know, a lot of them. Harriet Tubman had a lot of help.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
She
did.
did shit on her own. Yeah, she had white people that was helping her. So I mean, the point is, I'm not there on the nigger yet, because I know when you say that word, it's kind of like Lito. That's the equivalent of spitting in my face to me. That's how it feels to me. It's there on the same level. The exact same. It's just like you took a wad of spit and smacked me dead in my face with it. I'm gonna give you the same response as that. That word might come up around me.
And let me tell you about me, man. So I moved to Idaho 22 years ago, right? And I have had a couple experiences in which somebody said that basically what you said as far as, and it made you feel like somebody spitting in your face. So I moved to a place where I have no family, nobody to reach out to that can get out here and help me, and so on and so forth. And one time I was actually sitting on my porch cutting the grass, and a car full of dudes drive by, see me sitting on the porch. I was cutting my grass. I live right on the corner. See me cutting my grass, and all I heard, "You fucking nigger!" Man, now understand, I just got here. I ain't been here very long. I went back in the house, got my gun, and I sat on the porch. And I was hoping that they was gonna be brave enough to come back, right? And pull that again. Now listen to what I just did. Because somebody drove down the street, yelled something out a window, I went and grabbed my gun. Mainly because I had no help, but the law ain't gonna see it that way with me. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, I had to kind of retrain my thought process on how I felt about the word nigger. And I mean nigger, just like it sounds. And me, on the other hand, I had to understand that at the end of the day, if I'm gonna run around and attack everybody that I thought felt that way about me living out here, I would never rest. I would never be at peace. I would never be at ease, and I've allowed something to grab a hold of me and shake my spirit to a point that I'm uneasy, and I think that that's what they wanted to do. So then I was able to, when I started letting it go, first of all, I didn't even experience it anymore, right? And then it let me be at ease, and that's how I remained out here for 22 years, because I can't go around and chase after everybody that I think that might want to call me nigga or feel that way about me. So I learned I'm not ignoring it. Now, as you said, if it was right there in my face, then I'm feeling attacked. So I have a defense to that. He attacked me. But I shouldn't be running into my house grabbing my gun. You understand what I'm saying? Because
when you got your gun, I mean, you look at it both ways. You said a car full of people came by. You don't know what they got in their car. You don't know if they're gonna come back. I agree with you. I'd have got my gun too.
Right.
Because you don't know what I'm gonna do. Not get my gun, then they do come back with 4 people.
But what's foolish?
Drop me outside and by myself.
Right.
No,
I shouldn't. But what's foolish is I shouldn't have went back outside at that point, because there was a threat, right? But because this is another thing that helped me when I started dealing with the law, understanding law enforcement. The law looks at it like this. I made a premeditated move and then came back out. The threat, the way they look at it is, the threat was gone and I came back out to find the threat. So for you people out there that say y'all blow somebody's head off and this and that, if they do this and so on and so forth, you better understand the law. I have a nephew that's sitting incarcerated right now because he didn't understand the law. And you cannot shoot somebody in the back moving away from you, because the law looks at it, it is no longer a threat. You will do hard time. I just gave y'all a gem. If you don't understand the law, please understand the law before you go grab your gun. It is really important, because you're going to feel like when you go to court that all of a sudden now you aren't a victim anymore. Although they broke in your house, so we'll just say broke in your house, had all your stuff running down the street, and you went and you shoot them in the back, you're going to get 20 years. Because the threat no longer exists. So I had to start understanding and trying to put things in perspective like that. Now, if the threat is like what you said, it's right there in my face, now we have a hate crime brewing. You see what I'm saying? Now you have every right to defend. So I had to learn that, you can't move somewhere far away and don't learn nothing. And that's what I learned. And that's why I don't let it get to me, and I don't let certain things get to me anymore. Because I had to grow. It made me actually a stronger person. But listen, man, I love to have those two conversations we've had, and having Sweet Rag come on, man, and hear these topics. Hey, y'all, don't forget, feel free to call in and chat with us. We want to hear your input. I know you guys sitting at home, you're talking about this, whether you're judging us over it or whether you're agreeing with us about it, call in the show. We got some special things coming up. We are still working on Shock V. waiting on Shock V to get his stuff together. He said he's working on something, supposed to put it together. We need our weatherman. We're actually growing this show after. Actually, what's today's day? Actually, we'll start this week. Actually, we can go public with the group. So the group will grow some more. Great topics. Sir Duke's coming. I got Ricky coming. I got a high school football coach coming to the show. I also want to bring in one of the Kentucky principals to talk about what's going on over there with the education system. And I don't know. Oh, and then the last that little last segment, we're gonna keep that as a surprise as far as the group goes. Hey, guys, we went over tonight. It was a different kind of night. Hey, peace, love, and hair grease. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope all you guys are safe and going into work. I hope your families are safe as you travel. Please do not fly Delta or find yourself stuck on stupid like my black tail was. Special G, man, I am so thankful that you are here with me, and God has wrapped his arms around you, man, and pulled you out of your situation and got your spirits uplifted, man. And that's real talk. That's real talk from a real G to a special G. Hey, right on, bro. Give it to him.
All right, man. We showed out, man. I'm glad everybody came out tonight. We had a good discussion. I felt like we did, and
right.
You know, thanks for enjoying this. It's happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
17th?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So we out, man. Enjoy, love, peace, and hair grease. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey, it's your boy L1, a two-finger bandit. My boy Special G. I'm going to send y'all out with a special banger, old school. Do I Did It? Hey! Right on, right on, right on. Hey, y'all have a good night. It's your boy L1 signing off. Peace, love, and air grease.